I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
It's love.
I'm the man up in this piece. I'm the man up in this piece.
We got to beat the pilot over the pussy.
I'm the man up in this piece. I'm the man up in this piece.
We got to beat the pilot over the pussy.
I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. I'm your host, Mr. Tariq Nasheed, broadcasting live from Los Angeles, doing my thug thizzle, doing my Mac thizzle, doing my motherfucking thing. Today's show is brought to you by MackLessons.com. That's where you can get all your Macking products, all your Macking needs, all the Macking specials, all that good stuff. And don't forget to check out UnitedPlayersOfAmerica.com. That's where you can chop it up with other players such as yourself at UnitedPlayersOfAmerica.com. I'm glad everybody's tuning back into the show. I'm going to chop up good game. I'm going to read listeners' emails. We're going to take calls from listeners and do like we do. You know how we do it. Anyway, everybody, let's see what's going on in the news, what's happening in the entertainment industry. A lot of folks are talking about that YouTube video where Akon is throwing this dude off the stage. For those who don't know about it, there's a YouTube clip of the, not what I say rapper Akon, the R&B singer Akon. The R&B singer Akon, he threw a kid off the stage. Let me get this call real quick. Hotline, who's calling?
What's going on? This is Georgie calling from ATL.
Hey, what's up, Georgie? What's going on with your player?
I'm chilling, beautiful out there. But I have a question. I wanted to know what's your perspective on, you know, like the brothers out there that have their girls on lock.
Yeah.
Like they cut them off from their family, friends, and all that.
Okay.
Right. Them type of brothers, right? What do you like? What's the mental? What's the process that these brothers put these females through so that they can do that, so they can have complete control of their life like that?
You want to know how guys can get women like on lock where they don't have any kind of influence from their family and their friends?
Yeah, like just cut everybody off. Just cut off their mom, their father, everybody for their boyfriend. Not even their husband, but just for their boyfriend. What's the like? How do guys get girls?
Okay. So how do they do that? It just really depends, man. A lot of cases, the guys get them away from the family. First of all, that's number one. If you're trying to do that, it can be a good or a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you said it almost has a negative connotation, getting women to cut off.
No, I'm just saying, because I have actually lost like three female friends of mine because of their boyfriend just cutting them off. Like, listen, you don't choose between me and him, and they like, oh, well, I don't want to lose him, so you know, I'll see you around, and I'll just charge you to the game.
Oh, wait. So you had some female friends that you knew, and their boyfriends told them that they can't be friends with you.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like controlling, they're like insecure about their girl, and they're like insecure about everything around them. That they cut their girl off from everybody else, and it's just they just wanted to be just the two of them. Like, what's the mental process like that a brother puts on a girl like that? I just want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to do it.
Okay. Well, number one is an isolation thing. They isolate them from the family. You got to get them out their mama's house. You got to get them out that environment that they grew up in, around the same familiar settings. That's one way of doing it. A lot of times what the dudes do, man, the guys be having other females waiting in the wings, and the women don't want to lose their dude to another female, so that's another process. Now you're in Atlanta. A lot of the women there, like who are from Atlanta, they have very close ties with their family. So in order to get them locked down mentally, to get them isolated, you got to get them out their mama's house, which is a difficult process if they're living in a small city. Now, if they're in a bigger city, it's an easier process. But if they live in like the country somewhere, people stay with their parents forever, or they move right a block away from their parents. People keep those close family ties. So what these dudes are doing, man, they're spitting some real good game at these women to keep them locked down like that. Also, what they do, they let these women know that they have options, that these men will drop these women like a hot goddamn potato if they don't act right. So these women quickly get in line, and plus these men check them. And a lot of women want to be checked, truth be told. A lot of women want a man to give them rules and boundaries. They might not say it, but they want a man to say, look, bitch, stop running up on these little niggas you hollering at. That ain't cool. You're disrespecting my mackin'. And a lot of women respect that. You feel me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, man. Thanks for the call, player. I spent a lot of time on that motherfucking call right there. Everybody's calling in. Y'all keep on calling in. Everybody knows the number to the Mack Lessons Radio Show. But I was talking about the situation with Akon. Akon was performing in New York. He was doing this thing, and there was some kid in the audience who threw up a bottle or a cup or something. And I don't know if it hit Akon or it almost hit him. But Akon was like, yo, that shit ain't cool. And he invited the dude. He told the security guards to go get the cat and bring him up on stage. And they brought the dude on stage, a little teenage white boy. And Akon picked him up and threw him off the stage. And it's just been all on the news. And Akon flipped that little nigga up real quick. Akon got that black ass African Zulu strength. But he tossed that nigga like a little rag doll. And a lot of people are saying he shouldn't have done it, or should he have done it? Was it cool? Was it not cool? And that's become common lately. A lot of people are doing little greasy shit like that, throwing stuff on stage when somebody's performing. That happens at a lot of rap concerts or urban concerts. Something like that happened to T.I. a couple of times. I got some YouTube footage of T.I. checking somebody in the audience who threw something at him. Let me play that real quickly. Here it is.
Wait a minute, man. Understand it, bro. Don't motherfucking play with me, homeboy. I get out there with you, you did? Don't throw you motherfucking ball up here, homeboy. Don't throw nothing at me. I won't throw nothing at you. You dig that? I respect this shit, and I respect you in school and doing your thing, my nigga, but I'm a real street nigga. I don't play that shit, homie. Now, anybody else throw some water? Anybody else throw something up on this stage? I got 50,000 on his head now. I ain't bullshit. I don't see you, homeboy. Let's go.
So that's what's up with that, man. And that's become commonly. I've seen that in a lot of cases, man. I've seen rappers or people performing, and these little hating ass dudes in the audience throwing shit up on stage. And it's a trip because, nigga, why would somebody do that? You would think, like, why are you that big of a hater? While somebody's performing, you sneaking and throwing some shit on stage like a little bitch. See, the reason dudes in the audience do that is because of extreme haterism. They're mad because it's not them on stage getting the accolades and praises. These niggas are upset. That's why motherfuckers be heckling, because they're mad that it's not them getting that. So they just blatantly do some hate shit. Let me get this call. Hotline, who's calling?
What's up? Hello?
Yeah, what's up, bro? What's on your mind?
So this is Anthony calling from Chicago.
What's going on, man? What's happening with you?
Just want a quick question. Pretty much I have a problem with my macking because, like, my mouthpiece ain't right. What's the best way to get my mouthpiece right so I can start macking sticks out here?
So why do you think your mouthpiece isn't right? What's not right about your mouthpiece? Because that can mean a number of different things.
My mind goes blank, like trying to talk to a female, try to grasp onto like a female's attention.
Well, so do you have ADD?
Nah.
Okay, you don't have any kind of disorder like that? If your mind's going blank, that might be some kind of medical thing, player.
Nah, not like that. No, it's only when it comes to like the females. Like my mind just go like it just goes like blank. Like trying to come up with something to say to them, like how like try to catch their attention and try to like keep their attention so that they want to talk to you.
Okay, remember this, man. When you're talking to a female, you're not auditioning for her. You dig? You don't have to put on a performance. You don't have to come up with like a big horse and pony show. You got to have the kind of mentality that you're doing her a favor by gracing her with your presence. I know that sounds chauvinistic, but that's how you got to be in the game, man. You got to be like, look, I'm fucking with you, and you better be glad that a dude of my caliber is talking to your ass. And you have to realize, man, that these females are not better than you. A lot of you cats are putting these broke-ass girls on pedestals, and they have more to gain by you being with them than them being with you. All they gonna do is give you some pussy at the end of the day, for the most part. But you can lace this broad with game. You can provide all types of knowledge and wisdom and insight and leadership for this woman. Valuable shit. So you have to look at it in that perspective, because your mind is going blank because you feel like you ain't worthy of the female. So
it's like I just squeeze up. Like I mean, it's like you want to say something to them, but like my mouthpiece just not working. I can't think of not to say to them. Or I can't.
The thing is, you have a fear of rejection, bro. You have a fear of rejection, and don't worry about being rejected. Just be bold, put your bid in, introduce yourself, get her name, and just close the goddamn deal. You ain't up there again trying to put on a horse and pony show. Your goal is to get to know her, get her in contact with you. That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
When you meet somebody, you have one goal. Let me get to know you. Here's some contact information. We're going to email each other, text each other, call each other. That's it. Let me go about my business, bitch. You go about yours. So there's nothing to freeze up about. That's your goal. And after she contacts you, then you go to the next step, which is tapping draws. You dig? And you better go get the art of Mackin' and the Mac Within to get the insight on how to close the deal on that. All right?
I'll be looking up, player.
All right, player. Shit. Y'all know how I do. God damn it. I like this shit. This new Usher. I like this shit. Well, let me turn this up for a minute. I've been bumping this all week. You play this on a bitch. You play this on him. She'll drop draws and then do the remix. Oh, man! That's how I do it. Anyway, y'all, let me read some listeners' emails. Oh, before I get into that, I was still talking about that Akon thing, about him throwing the cat off the stage. Now, my opinion on that, like I said, man, a lot of these dudes in the audience, man, they be mad because it's not them on stage. So they do some little haterade-ass shit like that. Now, I think Akon should have beat his ass, then threw him off stage. I think the dude got off lightly. So it's a double-edged sword to me, man, because a lot of people are saying that Akon might get sued, and I think they're looking to sue this dude. They're looking to sue Akon now, which is kind of rough, man. It's a double-edged sword because you try to be cool because it's easy to get lawsuits against you, but you just have basic protection, instincts, man. When somebody do some shit like that to you, you don't know if they throw a bottle, the next thing you know, they throw a rock. So you want to nip that shit in the bud immediately. So I don't blame Akon for throwing him off the stage. He's a better man than me because I would have drugged that motherfucker across the stage and beat his ass with the drum set, then threw his punk ass off the fucking stage. And then worried about the lawsuit later. Because if I know, and I do lectures all the time, if I'm doing a lecture and a motherfucker threw some shit at me, it's the end of the fucking lecture. That's some sucker ass shit to do. Somebody's talking and performing and you throw some shit at them. Kind of bitch made ass move is that? Whoever does shit like that and you're listening, you're a bitch. Don't do no punk shit like that. Get your shit together so you can be on the goddamn stage. Don't be throwing shit at folks like a punk. And I see that a lot lately. A lot of motherfuckers be doing that, hating mad because bitches are giving this nigga props. God damn, stop all that hating ass shit. That's what I'm saying. It's such a feminization of men now. They wouldn't do shit like that back in the day. Motherfuckers didn't throw shit on the stage at the OJs. Teddy Pendergrass didn't have shit thrown at him on stage. Bobby Womack and them didn't have motherfuckers throwing water on them. You pay money, you have a good show. You pay money to see a motherfucker perform, you enjoy him. God damn it. But I digress. All right, what else is going on? Y'all, don't forget, this coming Sunday, which will be June 10th, I'm going to be on VH1 Charm School. Everybody's been seeing the commercials. I haven't seen the commercials yet. People have been calling me all around the goddamn country. I haven't seen one commercial yet. Well, I don't look at TV like that, but I haven't seen them. But the Charm School episode that I'm on is going to be on this Sunday, June 10th, and they're going to show it that following week almost every day. So don't forget to check that out. Charm School VH1. I'm breaking the game down, helping those women step their game up. When I was on there was 5 women left. And people keep asking me who won. I have no idea who won. I don't even know. But check that out Sunday, June 10th. Tariq Nasheed on Charm School, spitting good game, chopping it up like I do. Now let me read some of these listeners' emails. Got an email from a guy. He says, Flex, what does it mean when you're with a female, you're about to get intimate, you're getting hot and heavy, you're feeling each other up, the girl is with it, and you guys are about to, quote unquote, go there, then all of a sudden she flakes out? What does that mean? How should I take this? Now, I think I got an email like this before, a few months ago, a different variation of it. But basically, in a situation like this, guys, when you're with a female and she's chilling with you and you're kissing, hugging, fondling, fingering, doing what you do, and then when some penetration is about to occur, all of a sudden she turns into Claire Huxtable. In many cases, this woman has had a boyfriend epiphany. That boyfriend guilt done came into play. Because women who do that, about 90% of the time has a goddamn boyfriend. Whenever they do that, whenever they get to second base, first base, second base, and when it's time to get to third base and to take it home, she freezes up and be like, oh, we shouldn't be doing this. She has a boyfriend. And that guilt has kicked in. Because she knows once that penetration happens, bam, you're a cheating bitch. She's a cheating bitch if she's there fondling and getting felt up. But when that penetration happens, there's no speculating about it. She knows she's a skank. So if there's no penetration happening, she still can have a clear stank conscience. So a lot of women do stuff like that. They'll have a boyfriend and they'll go out here and kiss bitches and kiss niggas and get fondled and call niggas. But as long as there's no penetration, she don't think she's cheating. But the minute motherfuckers start putting some soul pole up in the hole, there's no doubt about it. She's a skank, and she knows she's going to feel fucked up afterwards. So women like that, man, don't even trip, man. Don't even trip about it. It don't have nothing to do with you. What you do is go get my book, The Art of Macking, and learn how to overcome those rebuttals like I talked about in the book. Real good shit. Hotline, who's on the phone?
What's good, man? This is Greg from Sacramento, man. Remember we spoke a while back?
I think I do. What's going on with you, Greg?
Yeah, what's going on, man? Remember I was talking to you about confidence in females and all that, man?
Yeah.
About, how it takes how I would say it takes a donkey for me to have that confidence.
Well, okay, I remember that.
Yeah.
All right, so what's up?
Yeah, so I was thinking like, okay, since the theory is, females like what other females like, it's like, okay, if I have a donkey, I just start lining them up when I have that donkey. In case it's like if they slip up, and she would have slipped up, like, okay, I could just have my options, and I'm cool. I'm like, go ahead and do your thing if you want to, because I got this one, I got this one. You know, so I mean, doesn't a fine-looking woman, attract other women?
Yes. Like when you have a dime, when you have a nice looking woman on your arm and you're chilling with a dime, man, that makes other women want to get on the team. You dig what I'm saying? They're like looking at you like, damn, this dude, he has, first of all, he has high standards. You know, the women that he's fucking with, they look top notch. How can I get put on? Because every man wants to be with a damn dime. I don't care what he says. The only ones who say, okay, I don't want no dime, I don't trip on that shit, are niggas who just don't have the game or the confidence to get a dime, so they just throw in the towel and get with fat little hood rats. But every dude wants to get with a dime, man, and other women, you know, they judge you by who you date. If you date hood rats and other women know you date hood rats, they're going to look at you as a nigga with low self-esteem. So keep your dime, man. The dimes are actually easier to get with. Much easier to get with.
I don't think so, man, but I find a lot of stuck-up female. I run across a lot of stuck-up ones, you know, but I mean, you know, I understand, you know, that's why I was like, you know, my confidence would jump once I get that dime, but said I have to have that confidence before I get that. But I'm just like, how does any man have the confidence before he gets that dime? How do you? That's
like saying what came first, the chicken or the egg? You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to get it first, and it comes from within you. Now, you get a dime just because you want to get a dime. You want to be around cute women just because you want to be around cute women, not because you need to. If you're looking for confidence from other people, that means you need them. You never want to be in a situation like that. Again, like I told you before, man, the confidence comes from within you. And only you can give it to you. It's called self-esteem, player. The root word is self. All right?
Right. Hey, well, you know, I'm gonna be up in my last semester at Sac State, man, and you know, I really hope you could come up here, man. It would be cool to have you do a lecture.
Y'all get y'all money together. Get y'all goddamn money together and bring me up there. Y'all have a fish fry, car wash, bake sale, lemonade stand, shit. A strip club off, a shake off, or whatever. Y'all get the money and bring me up there.
Oh,
yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Oh, and I wanted to ask you also about the interracial, dating. You know, I'm originally from LA. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here, player.
How's the scene looking between the brothers and the Latinas? I mean, is it cool to it's cool to try to match, because, you know, I'm like, once I get down to LA, I'm gonna try to holler. That's not the business.
That's not the business out here right now, player. It's really not, man. And I got a couple of Latina females that I'm cool with, but generally it's not the business right now, man, because it's still the tension is still a little hot, man. So you can't go up in the barrio trying to pick up Maria.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. I already know I can't go up in the barrio, but I'm just talking about like.
Yeah, like in the Hollywood, you got to go to some of the clubs in Hollywood, a couple of spots in Beverly Hills.
Where it's like, I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
So it's still hot out there in LA?
Yeah, like down in the hood, yeah, but like the Hollywood spots, man, you can pull them.
All right.
That's not a problem. Just get you some El Pollo Loco and do what you do. All right, player, holler back. Ah, damn. Anyway, let me read some more listeners' emails. See what they're talking about. I got an email from a guy named Danny from MySpace. What's up, Danny? Danny wanted to know. He said, Flex, I'm going to a wedding at the end of the month, and I wanted some advice on the wedding game. How can I put my Mac down at the wedding? Now, the movie The Wedding Crashers, they kind of covered a lot of stuff. Weddings are excellent places to put your Mac down. Weddings are the bomb-ass places to put your Mac down, because you have a bunch of women in there that's on that marriage shit. They're on that relationship vibe. They're getting relationship euphoria from watching their homegirl get married. So a lot of women, they want to hit you up with dudes too. So weddings are excellent places, man. Excellent places. Wedding receptions, man, it's a pool of endless women who want to be married next. Or not necessarily married, but they just have that euphoria, that vibe of hooking up, that vibe of matrimony. They're feeling all giddy inside. They're feeling all soft and mushy about relationships. So those women are wide open, player. So weddings are excellent places to meet women. and put your Mac down. So just go there, be real cool, and when you talk to the women there, talk about how you want to find the right lady for you. Just get real mushy on them, man. You got to get on some Key Sweat shit. You got to get on that old Brian McKnight ass shit when you go to these weddings, man. Just go up there talking about how, you know, you want to start a family. You know, you got a good job. You receive the word of Christ. I mean, just put it all on her. You got to lay it on heavy. Take you some Kurt Franklin CDs up in that bitch. All that stuff. You got to put it on heavy. You got to play that goody two-shoes husband role to the T. You got to be like, yeah, I just got a promotion on my job. I do this. I work at an IT firm. I'm an active member in the church. I do help at the boys club. I feed puppies. I bathe ducks. I do all types of shit for the environment. You got to have that goody two-shoes role all up on their ass. And when you come at them like that, they're going to be like, oh, damn, this dude is husband material. Let me snatch him up real quick and give him some of this pussy. You dig? And you know what you got to do.
We got to be the pilot over the pussy.
You got to be the pilot over the pussy at the wedding. You dig what I'm saying? Anyway, everybody, that's been today's episode of the Mack Lessons Radio Show. I'm your host, Mr. Tariq King Flex Nasheed. Don't forget MackLessons.com. Don't forget UnitedPlayersOfAmerica.com. And I'm going to holler at y'all niggas tomorrow. Peace.